Hey guys, it's Lindsay here with Dishwater Dreams, and I had asked you guys earlier if you wanted a tour of all of our snakes, and so I'm going to do my best to show you these babies today. We have these two rack systems right here, which I'll tell you a little bit about in a second, and then we have one guy over here who just did not want to be in a rack. We tried to put him in a rack and he just destroyed it and wanted to go back in his tank. So this area, and I'm gonna flip around here, this area of our house is very, very dark, so I've got my ring light over here, and I'm gonna hope that I can get some good light in on these guys for you. So first off, these are rack systems that Ryan built. He built them himself. There are actually two separate ones here, and these are two different size tubs. And then we just kind of have like some of our important things up here, a thermostat and another thermostat that we haven't installed yet, scale, and you know, all those kind of important things that you need. So this first rack here, this is our big girls. These are all 41 quart tubs. So let me start off. This is Lucy, and Lucy is a bumblebee. Come on out here, girl. And she is het for ghost. She is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this. She's not gonna be, look at that belly. She's just, she's so gorgeous, and she's so big. So she's gonna be a really good breeder for us this season. And she needs some clean water there. And then next we have Jolene. And some of these tubs are a little hard to pull out one-handed. So hold on, I'm gonna put you down up here for just a second. Because she is a big, heavy girl. She's our biggest one, and so she's a little tough. Her tub is a little tough to pull out one-handed though. So here we go. Here is Miss Jolene, and she is a pastel. Gosh, she's just gorgeous, isn't she? And she's such a big girl. Let's come around here and see if we can get her sweet face really good. Hi there, baby. Hey, pretty girl. So she's gonna be one of our big mamas. She's like, leave me alone, I'm trying to nap. Okay. And then next down here we have Roxanne. And Roxanne is a Mojave. She's just so pretty. Come here, baby. You scoot up here just a little bit. There we go. See how pretty she is? She's a really big girl too. So those are our super big girls. She's gonna duck down there and hide again. And then coming down further here, we have Billie Jean. And Billie Jean is a fire, and it looks like she made a little bit of a mess last night with her meal. Hi, baby. She looks hungry too. So she is a fire, and the way that you can tell a fire is, see how she kind of has those flames down there on her belly. So she's a really big girl. She's one of our mamas too. Ball pythons are kind of fraidy cats. Now here is Cleopatra. And just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let's see if I can get this light to show in here. Cleopatra is a normal or wild type ball python. This is sort of the standard just normal type. If you've looked on my Instagram and you've seen the one that likes to wrap around my wrist, she's the one that does that. So you can see they're kind of nervous sometimes when they're in touch. But she's probably the closest one to like a pet that we have. Okay, go away, kitty. And then next we have Penny Lane. She looks hungry too. See, when they do that that S like that, that either generally means that they're scared or that they're hungry. And she and Cleopatra have just been chunky monkeys lately. So see if I reach in, see how she's got her tongue going? She's hunting, she's hungry. But Penny Lane is a pinstripe. And you can see sort of, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You can see the striping on there. That's what makes the pinstripe. And look at this. These little curious bees over here. Go away. And then we don't have anybody in that last tub there. Currently, we will be getting another baby probably this weekend. Okay, and then we've got up here, these are our boys and our smaller ones. And so this is John. John is an albino. Can you come out, buddy, so they can see your face? Hey, hey. So there you can kind of see his face, and he's got those red eyes. So he is an albino. And this is, I tried to come at the time where they'd be a little bit more awake. Looks like George is awake over there. So next we have Ringo, and this tub is always a little hard to open. And there is Ringo. Ringo is also a Mojave, like Roxanne was. He's just super awesome. He's super awesome, baby. So that's the thing with ball pythons, is that's why they're called ball pythons, because when they get scared, they just kind of ball up. Let's see if I can get that back in there. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second to that one back in there. By the way, that is my thermostat. That's what tells me what temperature it is in there. All of these tubs are heated from the back. They have a spot at the back. Actually, let me see if I can pull this one out, and I'll see if you can see back there. Kind of hard to see, but along that back wall there is actually some heat tape that gives them a nice hot spot at the back, and then it's cooler at the front, and you can see that they've got nice good humidity in there, and that helps them to shed, and they're tropical animals, so that's what they need. So then next we have Paul, and Paul is very, very shy. He is a desert yellow belly. So you can see that nice like brown coloring that he has, and then you can see that his belly there is yellow versus the whiter. So he's a super, super shy guy. With that humidity, sometimes those tubs don't like to slide very well. And then next we have Sully. And Sully's usually up right now, but he is a lesser, which just means that his pattern is reduced. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? You gonna hide? He's usually up and playful. If we get him out to play, he just goes. He goes and goes. He'll crawl just about anywhere. Like I said, it's a little early for them. I want to say it's almost 9 o'clock, so they're usually sort of up by now. Then here we have Leila. These are our smaller girls. Leila is a spider, and she is super pretty. And one thing that's really cool about the spiders is, see that white on the side and the pattern on their bellies. One thing that you might notice is that Leila is very, very curious. Hello, baby. See, she's up and she wants to play. She is a very, very curious little girl. They're so much fun. They're so pretty. No, you're not gonna crawl out. Okay, watch ahead. Watch ahead. Okay, and then down here in this last tub we have Sugar. Sugar is also really, really shy. She is so pretty. So come on out here, baby. Let's see how pretty she is. Oh my goodness, she is a super pastel sugar. And the super pastel just means that she has that pastel gene in there twice. But she's gorgeous. You see the ball python there. They just ball up. And then this is just a little thermostat that tells me what my temperature and my humidity and stuff are. And I'm sloshing water all around. Alright, so, oh, it looks like George is out. So it's going to be a little bit harder to, let me see if I can move this light over here. So there is George. And George is doing, I don't know what he's doing. He's waiting for me to turn the TV on. We tried to put George in a tub, which is really what they prefer. It's really, really hard to keep humidity in glass tanks like this. We actually have foil up here on the top to try to keep some of that humidity in. But George was he just kind of threw a little fit. But he is a pewter. And I don't really want to mess with him right now because he's doing his thing. But those are all of our snake babies. I hope that you enjoyed this video. We'll probably be getting one more before the breeding season begins. We'll be getting one more male, I believe. And if I get him, I will show him in a video. But that is all of our snake babies that we have right now, and we will start breeding come this November. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you have any questions about the snakes or their habitats or anything like that, then just leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have to the best of my ability, and if I don't know, then I do know people that I can ask. We do consider all of these snakes to be not only our breeders and an opportunity to make some money, but we also consider them to be our pets, and they are handled on a daily basis. You can see that they all did really well with me handling them and touching them, and they all do come out to play when we'll put all the cats up and get them out and play with them, and they're super, super fun. So if you have any questions about, you know, the snakes or reptiles or ball pythons or their habitats or anything like that, just leave me a comment down below and let me know. I will tell you that most pet stores know relatively nothing about snakes or ball pythons. So if you're considering getting a snake, I will be happy to help you in any way I can. Again, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that alert button, and I will see you next time. Bye!